Hello friends, I am Pritam Kundu. Today we are going to discuss on the kind affairs that is only related to the West Bengal, and the candidate who are preparing for WBCS and who also are preparing for the West Bengal miscellaneous, and the next month there is also the exam for SI. So this kind of affairs is very important for this candidate. Now we are one by one we will try to discuss on the latest important current affairs, because a lot of current affairs is going on related to the West Bengals, but all are not important. We are only discuss on this topic, which is very much important for the WBCS main, miscellaneous and all types of exam that is conducted by the West Bengal government. Now we are going to start. The Central has approved the West Bengal's logo designed by the same Mamata Banerjee. This is approved on January 4, 2017. The Central has approved the logo as the state symbol, which is designed and conceptualized by the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. This logo is highlighted by Bisho Bangla, and we know it very well that this logo, this is the logo of the Bisho Bangla. This thing with the Ashok pillars, there is the symbol of Ashok pillars is there. So it went to the center the last May on 2016. Now it is received the approval letters from the center, and that is why now the Bengal government can use this Bisho Bangla logo in their all the officials papers. Now next kind of affairs is the Day at the Sea. This program for the children for the fishing hamlets. Actually, what is happened in the Day at the Sea? This is the event for the children. In this day, the Indian Navy approved some children who are at the hamlet at Fizarganj. Fizarganj is the village in the south 24 Farganas in West Bengal. Here 19 boys and girls from Fizarganj got an opportunity to have a joyride and board with the hovercraft that had been brought by the ICG base in Haldia. In Haldia there is the naval base is there. So on this day they approved those 19 boys and girls who can get the enjoyment with the Navy Coast Guards, and so this day is named as the Day at the Sea. Now the another very important kind of affairs is that West Bengal government launches the ATM project, water ATM project. This is very important, and this is launched on 10th January 2018. West Bengal Panchayat and Rural Development and Public Health Engineering Minister Subrata Mukherjee announced the launch of water ATM project. This is a very important project, and there is the question that who inaugurated the water ATM project. So the minister is Subrata Mukherjee. He is also the Panchayat and Rural Development Ministers, and there will be questions who is the Panchayat and Rural Development Minister. So that is Mr. Subrata Mukherjee. The water ATM, what is water ATM? Water ATM is being set up in the city and suburbs of the West Bengal. That means the ATM, this water ATM is established at all the cities and the towns of the West Bengal. These machines are made in Germany. Mainly school hospitals will be covered under this project, and this project is carried out with the Japan International Corporations Agency, this agency, and Asian Development Bank and the World Bank. Actually for this project the government has to pay the lot of money, but you know it very well that the West Bengal government's finance is not so well, so they have to loan it from the different corporations. So that corporations is Japan International Agency and Asian Development Bank and also the World Bank. So this is very important, I think, that because this is a very beneficial project for the people. So water ATM, this is very important. Now the another thing is that SBI never tie up to promote the joint liability in the group in Bengal. So what is this project? This project is that this State Bank of India and National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. So this is called a NABARD. And in which year NABARD is established? The NABARD is established in 1982. And you know it, the SBI, this is also a public sector bank, and NABARD is this is the bank for the agricultural and rural development. The SBI has taken the initiative to extend the financial assistance to exclude the sections of the society, especially the small. And in our society, and mainly in the West Bengal, there is a small group of farmers and small group that is called a micro group, and they do their different work in there, and they will tie up. So SBI and NABARD has tie up this, and that is why they will get the assistance from this here. So now the another important project, or you can tell it that the Kolkata become the first Indian metro to get the floating market. Kolkata is getting the first Indian metro that is getting the floating market. That means that in here the market is on the water. West Bengal Chief Minister's Mamata Banerjee inaugurated the floating market at the Lake Patuli in the eastern part of the Kolkata. So here all the shopkeepers, they are on the floating. That means there is the boat for everyone's, and people can buy the product from there. The floating market was opened on 25th January 2018. This floating market created accommodated nearly 200 shopkeepers from the market that was closed during the extension of Eastern Metropolitan Bypass. So the floating accommodate nearly 114 boats. Each boat is accommodate 2 shops. So nearly 200 shopkeepers is there, and there is 114 boats in where you will get the vegetable, fruits, fish, meat, poultry be sold in these shops. The Kolkata has the first metro in India. So this is the very important current affairs, because this is the first metro in India. Metro means the city in India which has the floating market. So all the total market is floating. That means total market is on the boat. Now the another topic, this is the scheme of the central government, that is the Modi Care, or it has another name. Its name is Ayushman Bharat. This scheme name is Ayushman Bharat. This is the very important Ayushman Bharat. So what is this scheme? In this scheme, the central government will allow the people allow not only the people, this is for the family, the 5 lakhs rupees, 5 lakhs for the health care, for the health care. What is actually in this projects, the central government will provide the 5 lakhs up to 5 lakhs healthcare insurance, and the people don't have to give any premium for this insurance. And another, the main thing is that all the states didn't declare their view, but West Bengal Chief Mamata Banerjee, he has declared that he will not participate this scheme. And this is the important scheme, because in this scheme at about the center announces that more than 10 crore family get this 10 crore family get the benefits of this scheme. And 10 crores family means 10 into 5, that means 50 crores Indian will get the benefit of the 5 lakhs health insurance policy every year. So that means that a family get the 5 lakh rupees for health insurance, that if anyone has any critical care or any accident, so they can use up to 5 lakhs in any government or the public sectors, hospitals or nursing home. And this scheme is praised by the all peoples, and this scheme also similar as the Obamacare. The American president Obama who has tried to inaugurate this type of scheme, that the health insurance scheme, that the people of the country don't have to tensions for their healthcare. But that initiative has not been done, but Modi had announced this scheme, and this is praised by the all over the world. But West Bengal has totally refused this scheme, because according to the CM of the West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, he said that the West Bengal is already continued this same scheme, which name is Sastho Sathi. In these schemes, all the poor families and the government employee, they get the same benefit, and in these schemes they cover the 5 lakhs. So today we'll discuss just a few topics, and this lecture is continue after that. And today that's all, and one by one we'll discuss all the current affairs topics in future. Thank you.